In today's video, I'll be trying chia seed gel on my type 4 hair for the first time just to see what it actually does to my hair. I'm a big fan of DIY natural gels, and honestly, the ones that I've tried in the past have really surprised me. They never disappoint. A lot of you have also been suggesting that I try chia seed gel, so today we are finally doing that. I've heard it gives great sleep and definition, so I'm pretty excited to see how it turns out. So without further ado, let's begin. So to make this chia seed gel, you will need some chia seeds, a water, a glass jar, and later a blender and straining cloth. So I started with about half cup of chia seeds, just getting what might be like enough to cover my entire hair. Then I added 2 cups of water and then give it a really good mix. So you will notice that it started to take in almost immediately. Chia seeds release that natural gel coating so fast. So after that, I covered the jar and left it to sit for about an hour so the gel could fully form. So when I got back, it has more than doubled in size, so I transferred it to a larger bowl to make the next step easier. So I went ahead to transfer that to a blender. So now here's the trick to extracting the gel. So when blending, you don't actually blend, you just use the pause option on the blender. That way you're gently pulling the gel away from the seeds without grinding them up. I did this a few times and you can already see how much gel it formed. So I went ahead to strain that using a fine cloth. You can use a cheesecloth, like a nut milk bag, or even a clean stocking, anything that can separate the gel from the seeds. So the texture was a little bit milky, as you can see, which surprised me because I expected it to look clearer like flaxseed gel. So moving on, this is the state of my hair right now. It is not freshly washed. The only thing I have in my hair is a bit of oil and leave-in conditioner from yesterday, so I'm not entirely sure how that is going to affect the result, but we'll find out. So guys, I decided to leave the gel as it is. I didn't add any oils, nothing. Since was my first time trying it out, I just want to see how it works on its own. So I went ahead to transfer the gel into a squeeze bottle. This just makes the application process a lot easier and less messy. If you don't have a squeeze bottle, you can use your applicator bottle. I went ahead to section my hair into 4 parts and then clip the rest away. So before applying the gel, I also had to spritz a little water on each section just to redampen my hair and like help the gel glide in better. So after that, I went ahead to apply the gel from the roots to the tip, really working it through each strand. At first, the definition looked normal, like kind of what I'm used to from like other DIY gels. So as I kept applying it, I started getting really excited because the coils started to really pop, especially on the side of my hair. So the coils were so defined and juicy. So if you've been watching my channel for a while, you will know this. You know this might just be one of the best coil definition I've gotten yet. So honestly, I don't want to get really excited, but I've tried a lot of DIY gels, but maybe, just maybe, I found another good one. I'll let you guys be the judge. So while I finish applying the rest of the gel, let's quickly talk about some of the benefits of chia seeds for natural hair. So apart from the fact that it detangles and defines, chia seeds are rich in omega-3 fatty acid, which helps nourish the scalp and promote shine. They are also packed with protein and amino acid that strengthen the strands and support hair growth. The natural mucilage, that gel-like coating, gives great sleep, helps with detangling, and locks in moisture for long. Plus, chia seeds contain antioxidants and zinc, which helps reduce scalp inflammation and breakage. So overall, beyond just coil definition, chia seed gel can help your hair feel stronger, healthier, and more hydrated. So as you can see that I'm done with the first half, and this just looks so good. So as I proceeded and kept working my way through the other section, I started to notice something. The color definition on this new section looked more defined than the part I started with earlier. It actually surprised me because I didn't expect the difference to be this visible. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but the coils on this side just looked tighter, shinier, and overall more uniformed compared to the first section I did. Maybe it's because I finally got the hang of how much gel to apply, or maybe the gel itself starts to work even better as it sits. Honestly, I don't know. But whatever it is, I'm loving how these coils are turning out. The definition is just so pretty, soft, but still holding really well. It could also be that this section of my hair naturally has a slightly different coil pattern, because I've noticed that before too. Some areas of my hair tend to coil tighter or form more defined coils than others. Either way, I'm really happy with how it's coming together. So the more I apply this chia seed gel, the more impressed I am. The coils are clumping beautifully, and it's just so satisfying to see the definition forming right before my eyes. So by the time I finished applying the gel, this is what my hair looked like, and honestly, I was shocked. It gave me a wash and go look without even me trying to do one. So when I started, I initially planned to twist my hair, but when I saw how defined the coils were, I just left it as it is. The gel I made was enough to cover my entire hair, and I had a little left over. So if your hair is thicker or longer than mine, you might want to increase the quantity a bit. But for me, this batch was perfect. So since my hair was still quite wet from the gel, I moved on to diffusing. So I used my blow dryer with a diffuser attachment and gently dried my hair, making sure to keep the coils intact. So after diffusing, I added a tiny bit of oil to my hair to separate the coils a bit and soften the gel cast. That also helped add shine and reduced stiffness. So after diffusing, this is the final result. So my hair is about 80% dry now, and as you can see, the shrinkage has definitely done its thing, but the coils are definitely giving. They are so defined and surprisingly holding up well. I don't usually do wash and goes, but this looks exactly like one without even trying. I'm genuinely impressed. I feel like I've been sleeping on chia seed gel all this time. The coils are uniform, the shape looks amazing, and my recent trend definitely helped. So I'll let you guys be the judge. How do you think this definition compares to my other DIY gels? Now, I did notice some residue and white flakes after drying. That could be from the gel's milky texture, or maybe from layering it over my leave-in conditioner. I'll have to test it again on freshly washed hair to be sure. But overall, I love how easy it is to make, and the fact that you don't have to cook it makes all those nutrients stay active. It's quick, simple, and the results speaks for themselves. Since I already use chia seed daily for breakfast and snacks, I'll definitely be keeping this gel in my routine. And thank you guys so much for suggesting this gel. I feel like I've been missing out. So for anyone who's been struggling to get that definition or achieve a wash and go look, give chia seed gel a try. It might just surprise you too. And let me know if you'd like me to do a comparison video with flaxseed or aloe vera gel, or try out any other DIY gel. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you guys in my next one.